I am. All right. Live here, live there. There you go. Hold on one second. I think I want to raise it up a little bit. Da-da-da-da-da. There you go. all right. Welcome to Be So Light and welcome to Priestess 333. I got both channels going at the same time, Instagram and YouTube. Welcome. Happy 2023. And it is going to be a good year if you're ready to really step into yourself because we're dealing with a number 7, and that number 7, it's all about the God spirit. It's all about the God activation. It's all about the source activation. It's all about the divine activation. It's all about that, and not settling and not repeating the same thing over and over, doing the same thing. That is where you need to make the change. You have to do something different, totally different. You have to break the pattern. If you're still living in patterns, you have to break it. So let's take a look at the message and what's coming on. Before I lay out the cards, I want to first say that there is so much energy going on. Those of us that are connected to water, you're going to feel a lot of energy, especially if you're living in California with the rain energy coming in and the needing to lay down. Yesterday, I was totally just laid out, just in bed, because energetically, I needed to just be in that space. So this is really a huge energetic thing that's happening. And a lot of, if you're having illnesses and things that are persisting that have gotten like worse, more body pains, that's a lot of that ascension. And also it's a lot of energy of needing to um, change, needing to stop being in alignment with certain energies that are causing you to have illnesses, and invoking or commanding a healing, being in your source light and commanding it, and not being afraid to command that energy to come in and do a healing. You can't go and get a healing wimpily talking about, oh, heal me. And no, you got to command it. I command a healing to come through my body right now and to heal me and to release whatever is going on in my body. You need to be able to say that. So those of you that are struggling, you're having some illnesses that are lingering and they're hanging on, rather it be anything that's dealing with bronchitis, flu stuff, muscle ache, pain, old injuries that are coming up in your body now. And it's like it almost makes you feel like you just had the injury again. And it almost makes you feel like you just had that. Now's the time you just need to command the healing in your body, command your healing in yourself to just stop re-emanating that energy, to stop bringing it in. Those of you that are doing healing work on people, you need to actually start assisting them in releasing that, and start telling your person that's on the table or whomever you're working with, start saying, you know what, I need you to start saying to yourself, I'm releasing that. I'm no longer consenting to this timeline of energy that's harming me or making me feel sick or making me feel depressed or making me feel anxiety. Whatever that is, stop consenting to it. Make it your intention to stop consenting to it and say, I am releasing this, and command the healing. We are in this beautiful energy of change. You can have it, but you have to align yourself with it. You have to trust yourself. You have to totally believe that you can heal it. And a lot of activational things that are going on in the body are ancestral, generational. So some of you are carrying a lot of ancestral stuff that needs to be cleared, and you need to step up and just start clearing it. And if you can't do it yourself, find a healer that will guide you in to do the work on yourself. You have to do the work. You have to do the clearing. Whatever it is, whatever's coming up, you have to do it. This is not the time to be sitting back going, another day, another dollar, or another day. I don't know why I'm on this planet. Da, da. You know why you're on this planet. Come on now. We ain't got time for this. Come on. Pop, pop, pop. What do? Let's get going. So I'm going to step into this read. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 card read. The 8 card is always the messenger, the activator for the read. So technically speaking, we have 7 cards to read. So with an activational card. So that will be my final Stargate card. So I'm going to be using the 2 sets of Thoth, okay? The older set and the newer set. The message starting off, what's coming to Earth, okay? Then I will be using the messages from the crystals, messages from Lemuria. Then, for the fun of it, I decided to do an overlay with the Psychic Tarot that will go with the first Thoth. And the other set, the Heart Psychic Tarot, that will go with the second Thoth cards. Okay. Now, the reason why I do this is because I like to look at numbers and the frequencies that come up. Then we will get the light language message. Okay. So let's just dive into it. Let's just see. Now, I'm just going to shuffle first for the highest information, for the highest good of the consciousness of all of us. What do we need to know cosmically? Okay, first one down. Second one down. Okay. Crystal people. What's the message from the crystals? What's the message from the Lemurians? Okay, overlay. It's a message that matches this. And because we're in Mercury retrograde, I'm just totally not being affected by it. And the reason why I say that is because I'm changing my perspective of it. Yes, it will be a communicational thing. Yes, it will show. Okay, I'm going to take this card. It will be those things. It's because it rules communication. But I am not going to hold the energy of, oh, woe is me. It's Mercury retrograde. I'm not doing that. Planets are planets. They do what they do. And now we're going to get the message from the Divine Light. And now, what is the activation message, the final message for all of us? I want to say thank you to all my new members on YouTube for joining the tribe of Be So Light. Be So Light. And also those of you that have been members for quite some time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for all your love and support. So just know that a lot of women, before I turn the cards over, are going to be going through a birthing of self, and your water is going to break. Now, what do I mean by that? Just like mother, her water is breaking all over the place because she has to give birth to newness, restore, replenish. So do not be alarmed if you just all of a sudden have water come out of your body like nothing. No sign, no signal that you had to do something. Because those of us that are really connected to water, the element of water, we work with water, we work with water codes, we work with the water frequencies. A lot of my work with Spiral Light works with water codes. And I am very happy with that. I'm very honored to know that I can drop frequencies into water anywhere and send it to someone when they need it. And they will get it. And it will work with that person and heal. And to be able to feel the Pacific Ocean right now, even though I'm living in Rockland and the energy is just like, wow, the I can feel the spinning sensation of that energy sitting off the coastline. I can literally feel that. And it's this energy that's coming up. And I'm like, wow, I'm really feeling it. So women, get ready because you are going to really start coming on into your intuition stronger than before. And this is the year you're really going to see it. This is the year you're really going to feel it. This is also the year that whatever is still hanging around in your body that's causing havoc with you is the year that it comes out. It gets healed. It gets the attention it needs. You might just need to take time out and just be still. Let go. Move out of that energy. Replenish the self. Allow yourself to be. So that's definitely coming in. Thinking. I'm listening. Okay, let's do the cards. Spirit, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm going to take off the top card. And I'm sorry I'm not got everything because I just don't have the bigger space. So I'm going to turn the first one over. First card we have is, we got a number 9. We have the disc. Gain. What are we gaining? Financial gain, money. Something's changing. What are we gaining? Energy? Regaining input? Are we gaining more light coming in? What are we gaining? What are we gaining? Number 9. 9 of disc. Okay. Opposite card of that. Number 5. What's going to try to stop it? That's strife. What is that? Strife. We got energy moving, but here's the wands. What's going to have to change to keep that moving? Strife. What's that? Strife. Strife. How is that 5 of wands bringing in change? Okay, crystal people. We have insight. And that is your beautiful low light. Beautiful stone to work with. Insight. We got that number 11. So we're stepping through a doorway. Okay. Lemurian says, beyond the mind. We have to be beyond the mind. I love this, beyond the mind. We have to be beyond the mind. What are we being beyond the mind about? We have to be beyond it. Don't get caught up in the mindset. The light says joy is coming in, but that 27 because it's dealing with the two relations and seven of spirit and put it together, you got a number nine again. It's going to be following that number nine energy. Okay. Now, the overlay cards, before we find out how it's all going to be activated, we got the hope. So the gain and the hope card goes side to side. And this is number 17. That's an 8 energy. So as above, so below. We got the hope. The overlay card with. So the hope card was a 17, which is an 8. And now the overlay card to go with the second card is a number 8 card. And it's about success and growth. To have success and growth. I love it. So that's a done deal. That's a done deal. How is it all going to be activated finally? It's going to be activated through the heart source. And the codes are coming in very strongly through the heart. So you might even feel yourself having heart palpitations, heaviness on the chest, expanding, just placing your hand and just saying, I open my heart and I expand in love and light, that divine light source. I'm connected to my higher self. I'm connected to that higher fifth and sixth and seventh and eighth dimensional self. Give yourself permission to be there. Because the heart source is all about all encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, serenity. Being that light source. And that's the beauty of that. So we got a good read. It's just some things feel kind of scattered. Are you feeling like you're kind of like out of the, like today doesn't feel like a Tuesday? Today feels like a Thursday, like a Thursday or something. Like we're 2 days ahead, which we really are. We're 2 days ahead. We're 2 days ahead of energy. Now, remember, when we had those eclipse energy speed up 28 days of energy. Anytime when you block out that whole sun or block out that moon, it speeds it up. Okay. So it gives us that 2-day jump ahead energetically. Now, on a real true organic timeline, we are ahead. That's why we're feeling kind of Caliwumpic, like you can't figure out what day it is. We really are ahead. Energetically, frequency wise, vibrational wise. It's a lot of energy to calibrate. Yeah, wouldn't you agree? So, this is a time to really pay attention to what needs to be in your circle of life right now and what doesn't. What's serving you, what's not serving you. And being able to just say, okay, I'm done with this. I'm done with that. Do you need to go back to the drawing board and look at something different? Do you need to create differently? Do you need to not be afraid to step out and really step into yourself? Step into something new. Try it. If you don't like it, that's okay. But at least go try it instead of sitting back saying, oh, I wish I don't be I wish. Don't be a maybe and don't be I wish. Don't be a maybe one day. Don't be I wish. Claim it. I am going to what? I am now doing what? I am stepping into what? What are you stepping into? What are you taking with the I am creation of self? What is your I am doing or being? This is the year of being. This is not the year of maybe or if. This is not that year. Mm. This is a year of being. This is a year of stepping in and really just claiming it. Not being afraid. Step into your divine magic of self. Divine magic. Imagine that. What would your life be like if you just, I don't know, stepped out of all the chaos? Step out of it. Like, don't give it any of your energy. What's that like? What would that be like to not give it any of your energy? Could you imagine how your life would just change like that? Think about it. What is this year really going to represent? And how are you magically going to stay connected to your intentions and your purpose? How are you going to do that? What are you willing to do? What are you willing to step into? How do you really want to see yourself? What are the type of people you only want to attract to you? Because time out for all the people that carry that low vibration. It's time out for that. Time out. It doesn't belong in your space unless you want it there. Unless you haven't learned the lesson, then go at it. Go do that. Do it well. Get the lesson, please. Hurry up so you can get on to the next higher state. Some people just don't learn those lessons. They keep repeating them. You have to be able to stop repeating them because it doesn't serve you. What serves you is stepping into what scares you to do, why you keep hiding from it. Some of you are afraid to step out and own your own business. Some of you are afraid to claim your artwork. Some of you are afraid to claim your songs and sing. Some of you are afraid to just go do that dance or go do that cooking show or go have that crystal show. Or some of you are afraid to just go out and just go travel, see the world, see where you need to be. What is the frequency and the vibration that you are on? Where's it going to take you? Are you going to keep repeating? Are you going to let go? And I love, love, love. Someone in one of my groups said this, and she was saying that she was tired of hearing this one song, um, Georgia, da, 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 da. I don't blame you. I'm right there with you. But you have to understand something. There are certain songs that are being played over and over, and it's to bring you back into that timeline. It's looping you there, okay, into that timeline energy. It's a distraction energy that brings you out of your present time and takes you back to that timeline. Here's a hint: don't consent to it, and you'll find out it doesn't bother you anymore. You can hear it, but you're not consenting to the frequency of it. Okay. Same thing when you go and watch movies. If the movie has a low vibration or hidden agendas with it, and it's not speaking to people on a higher level, higher message, then you have to say, I don't consent to any hidden agendas with this movie when I watch it. I'm not consenting to the actual Minecraft. Okay. Mind spelling. Words that are being said to spell you into those timeline energies. Mm-mm. No, just don't consent of it. You can be here, but you don't have to be in it. Does that make sense? Okay. So I'm really hoping that read gave all of you a little something. We got gain and hope coming in. We have insight. We got strife and success and growth moving. Got joy, but we got to go beyond the mind because the heart source is where it's at. Okay. All right, lovelies. That's my message. That's my first read. Hold on. Just for the fun of it. Shall we just dip for the fun of it? It's on top of that green. Came. Ooh. Completion. Completion. There's a 4 energy. I'm loving that. Completion. Okay. Then what's on the strife card? How is that going to pan out? Completion. 4. What does that 4 do? It builds that foundation. And we have the Princess of Cups. And she's holding all the wealth of what's coming in. She's holding that. She's got it. She's got the water turtle in a clam shell. And then she has the sacred geometry on her dress, and she's in that water. We're dealing with that water right now. So we'll just see how everything flows. And then when we have the heart source activation, once we have that, what is it really connecting us with? What is connecting us with that heart source? It's connecting us to the halls of learning. And it's spirit guides, confirmation, and great lessons. This is beautiful. I've been to this. I've been to this hall of learning. I think it was the Hall of Mentees. And sitting in there with the books on the spiritual level. And you only get in there if you have the key to get into the Hall of the Mentees and to sit with those books. And when I was told you had the key to go sit with the books, I was just like, whoa. So I've been there. And it's beautiful too. It's old and big and just mind blowing. Let's just put it that way. It's very much so like this. Very much so. Very much so the light energy. All right, lovelies. Be good to yourselves. Thank you for being here on Be Soul Light. Like and subscribe, share content. I do have other healing videos before this one that is a great help for those timeline healings that you would like to do. Please partake in those. And I'm Priestess Makala 333. Thank you so much for joining me here. So guess what? I'm going to turn you off first. Have a great day. Be good to yourself. Much love. Happy New Year. Happy 7 to you. Let's get those 777. 777. Yeah. I love 777. Sevens are my lucky numbers. 3 are my lucky numbers. The 7's my numbers. All right. Be good to yourself. Much love. Bye. And YouTube, be good to yourselves. Be so light. Be good to yourselves. I'll see you soon.